Hello, I don't know what I was doing there. Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase and backpack brain. And today I'm bringing you Die for the Lich. Die as in dice. YouTube, do not demonetize me, although I'm sure it's a double entendre, double meaning. Do you only use entendre if it's like lewd? Can you use entendre? What's the origin of that? I don't actually know. Anyway, put that in the comments. Let me know. Well, I don't know what it is. It's a dice rolling roguelike. I like a dice rolling roguelike. Play campaign, because I haven't done the tutorial. I presume that there is something. All of this means nothing to me right now, but I'm sure it will mean a lot. I see you, Slay the Spire. It's very red. It's very red. There's a guy. You draw 5 objects at the beginning of your turn. Eeria soundtrack. Select a weapon from your inventory to equip it. So rolls 1d4, adds 2 to counter. You're gonna be attacking me. Let me hit you with a shield. And now we can roll dice and trinkets to add their value to the counter. How do you counter is still under the weapon's critical value, so you can keep rolling. Okay. Failed roll. That's what I thought you wanted to go over. I thought you wanted to roll high. You want to roll specific. That's new. Okay, you can clear the board by selecting your weapon. You can also switch weapons during failed rolls. Okay, that's interesting. So you basically have multiple chances to get a successful set of, like, rolls, right? So if this also fails, we swap again. Probably here would be better. Critical state. We got the exact number, which is a bonus. Ah, it says critical. Okay, now what? End turn. Did I miss something? You can gain armor by selecting yourself. Okay, thank you. So this was the defense. Each weapon can be used once per turn. Okay, so that's what that means. The roll is the same, it's just defense or offense. That's interesting. Balancing numbers might be a bit hard on that. I should have saved it for then. Leftover armor is lost. That's a classic. Okay. So can we roll? We can keep. I assume that the logic of being able to swap it out means that you can keep doing it until you run out. So, run me a shovel. 2. Run me the. You fucked me. Run me this. Oh, really? I'm that lucky? Run me this. Okay, I didn't think... Okay, the fact that you can roll on already failed one is something I'm gonna have to take into consideration. Okay, we got nothing. I have to just defend and we've taken damage. Guess it doesn't really matter. Ouch, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, now you're debuffing, so obviously we have to attack. Okay, that was just a skill issue. We didn't need to do that way. But this should save me. Okay. We should just attack. Okay, but once you use it once, you can only use it, like, that's the end of it. Okay. Can't repeatedly use a tool, basically speaking. Okay. Clover seems like a very powerful thing to guarantee, right? So probably we want to see what we get from here. This seems like a safe, okay, and then we add you for the critical. But why would I want to roll 1d4 from my tray? Does it... Okay, once you hit critical, it's just critical. I like that. And then I can subsequently... 2 and 3 chance, or just we'll mitigate. We'll be safe about it, even if it's like a piss poor choice. Okay, we have, this is your debuff. Oh, because it doesn't matter, because you were debuffing me anyway. Oh, wait, no, that was last turn. This turn you hit me. That was... My bad, y'all. I was born yesterday, in fact. Okay, pretty safe in my opinion. Still pretty safe. 1 in 4 chance. I mean, we have to attack. That's just as lethal. On lethal, why gamble, you know? It's that simple. Okay, the music is a little bit too ominous for me. Okay, I like that you have to click multiple times, although it may get annoying. Coin to add 1. Or leather die, draw once from your bag. I like the idea of just a guarantee, you know, showing itself. Okay, and these both starter chest. Okay, we'll go in the middle. What do you got for me? Okay, trinkets. New weapon that allows you to draw upon critical, and it's got 8, which is huge because we don't have. Then we can use our 8s. Whenever it's drawn from your bag, increase its value by 1. Interesting. I'm gonna grab this though. Empty weapon slot. We'll get a defensive black wall. This music is starting to wear on me a little bit. I have to be honest with you. It's a little bit too like, you know, you're in the halls of death. Like, it should be a little bit chiller. But I get the vibes. But it feels like you're in the last section of a game from the beginning to end. So that's just what I'm thinking. Okay. What we probably should do is just... Okay, what is your thing? 1 attack power for every d4. Well, how about I just add some defense and then roll the d6 and then we get critical. You can roll trinkets freely when in critical state. Okay, so that's what trinkets are about. So that's what the greed is useful for if you get into a critical state. You get trinkets that can then make your stuff insanely broken. Okay, there's no reason to waste the d8 roll right now. We're full on block, basically speaking. Okay, just d6 me. It's hard for me to want to optimize that more. I'll take the 4 and then send it. Yeah, why not? Why bother? Why bother, you know, making things worse? I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. Okay, and of course, discard bag, draw bag, classic. Okay, d6 me. Clover. And then, oh yeah, you get this and then you're dead, bud. Cooked. Plus 12 XP. They got XP in this shit. Levels and such. Okay. Choice between coin or ember die. It can be rolled during critical state. So basically it's a trinket d6, which is probably very valuable. Let's rusty chest into elite battle so we can see every mechanic, you know. Extra hit but half the damage, or every side is an odd number. This seems like it would just be worse than this on most occasions. Give me more unique die. Okay, take me to the elite. Blood Moon. They regen health at the start of the turn, but they don't seem to be too dangerous. They seem to be pretty chill. Okay. Let's start with this just to get our bearings. There's no way we're rolling anything else. You just have to bank that. D6 me. Critical? Sorry, what are your values? 1, 3, 5, 7? Okay, I mean, that's just pretty bad. I think I want to save this for defense, to be honest. Okay, let's damage and then let's... Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems only right to just add that to defense, and because you're not gonna get better at attacking unless you are, and I don't know it. You are sort of, there's a range. Okay, I like that. Show me this. Show me this. I have to gamble. Oh, you fucked me. Okay, well then I have to run this back. There's no other option, of course. Because I don't want to die. So we're gonna be running it. Simply speaking, we're gonna be missing out and suffering as a result. Okay. So let's start with the D8 on my defense. That's rough. I should roll this then. Okay, I'll bank that. That's fine. Critical into D4. That's rough. Okay, obviously we just have to chop you down, and then this should, whatever it gives me, oh, critical, beautiful stuff. Okay, I'm a fan. Okay, they are attacking for more. That concerns me. This vexes me. Okay, d6 me here. Okay, let's trinket into... Okay, great. Because that's... Offense is the best defense in that situation. Here, we just roll both of these and plug the value in. It's all good. I like it when my decisions are made easy for myself. Cast a buff. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, obviously we just want to go all in. I don't know what your numbers are. Roll 10 ones with a die, unlocked an item. That's pretty sick. Okay, show me this. Show me this. We're hitting you with everything that we could possibly have. Now you have vampiric. One stack of vampiric. It doesn't matter because you're going to be dead. 50-50? I have to, because if I don't, there's no point. Oh. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. Oh, critical. Okay, the draw once isn't really helping me. I'm just gonna end my turn. But it does... It should, in theory, be a winning formula. Okay, then hit you with that, hit you with that. You're done for. There we go. We've got a system. We've got something going for us. I don't know what this is, but that's okay. Amount of coins you own is also a stored value for some reason. Elite reward is pretty. It should be big. Trinket. Return all bought objects into your tray. That's pretty powerful. Or create a bone for each object on the board and place them in your tray. I like that. It's an undo button. That's why you can roll when... Okay, I get it. Karen's shop. There are other ways to pay, you say. How many coins do I own? Short sword, reusable in the same turn if critical, but it's 8. 1 damage on reroll, but can always reroll. I'm not gonna do that to me. The negative dice seems pretty sick. Okay, it says there's other ways for me to pay. I don't see any other ways. So, and also that's why you stockpiling coins, because the coin is gone now. That's honestly kind of sick that the currency is also a usable item. I didn't think that that could be a thing. Anyway, we're gonna elite to double chest. That just seems like an easy layup. Gargoyle and Blood Moon. And aggro. You got taunt. So that's annoying. Obviously we should start here. Critical me? Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think I need it for defense. So let's hit you with what we got. And then hit you with what we got. I can't hit you with that, unfortunately. But what I can do is just like add some flat value. That should save me for now. It's gonna take some time, man. Is there a game speed modifier? Let me see here. No. Tutorial's off. I mean, listen, we're already done the tutorial. I know how to play it now. I understand the system. Okay. And you don't have any like rolling. You just a thing that does a thing. First off, we don't want the negative die. That seems pointless. Critical die. That's big damage. Deal 100 damage. I like me that. Okay. You're screwing me now because I'm taking big damage, and these I don't have enough high rolls. I need more high rolls. Okay. D8 me here. That 1 on the D8. That's fair, to be honest. Just roll. Okay. Okay, we want to do this. Okay, we ended up getting critical, so now we may as well hit ourselves defensively. What happened to draw once, bro? What's my draw? Did I draw? I may have drawn. You're gonna cast a debuff, so we may as well attack. It seems pertinent. Once again, we seem to fail to make any forwards progress on damage or anything. 1 damage if higher than 4, that's the least of our worries at the minute, no disrespect. Okay, that's pretty obvious, and we want to hit you with a bone, and then 10, 9, 8. There we go. I didn't draw from my bag, bro. Is it not doing it automatically? Do I need to press something? Because that would be crazy if that's the case. 3. Okay, we could try and gamble on this, but I don't think that's really worthwhile. Okay, that's pretty sick. Yeah, man. Critical reduce your value. That would really make things beneficial for me. We're getting into the danger zone of health, and these guys are not loosening up or lessening up or whatever the phrase may be. I need high rolls, and I'm getting screwed on my dice rolls. That's my main problem. Okay, critical me. But I should do this anyway, right? Just because it adds free defense, and I may as well. We're never gonna get anything done at this rate. Because I added too many negatives thinking I would be getting positives. It ain't working for me. At least you're like being nice to me. Let's hit you with this. Okay, it ended up being a critical anyway. Okay, well, that's fine then. Okay, we also ended up getting critical here. That's crazy. Oh, we did draw, I think. It was just really quick. Okay, that was a waste, but it also doesn't really matter. Because the draw is the same, I think. I could have kept it and then drawn more, right? Is that how it works? Is there a way I can one-shot you? No. Because even if I could, you could be rolling critical, then like I would have to get insanely lucky. Okay, hit you with that. Hit you with this. Hit you with bone into critical. Into Ember Die, into defense, and then this has to be a great run, a great roll. Okay, well we attacked you for 0, so that's real forward progress, and you're just healing everything. We're dead. I overcooked on my run. We now have odd die, and copper die, and spike die, and leather die. Want to support us? Perhaps. Okay, new in our collection. Run me on the campaign. Uncle. Oh, I don't have that. Okay, let's be more safe about stuff. Start a chest. Let's try and build something and forget about going crazy. An offensive rusty hammer. Critical can roll 1d20 from your tray. Well, we don't have 1d20. What good would that do us? Give me the draw. Card draw seems to be insane. Oh, dice draw. Because you can play the trinket anytime. Okay. Pick this. Reusable shield or reusable sword? I think this strikes me as a very valuable item. A reusable small valued shield. Although the small value would actually be pointless now that I think about it. But anyway. Okay. First things first. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's only on critical. I don't know why I thought it was like something else. Just hit you with it. Don't overstress the number. That seems kind of futile. Okay. Okay, critical. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's not. We need the damage, because otherwise we're gonna spend forever just doing nothing. And plus, once we crit you, then things will go crazy. And you do stockpile, so wasting is actually like a thing you should avoid. I'll hit you with it. Another critical. I'm gonna just play this, just because why not? It's interesting that you still need to click here or there, but I guess it's more intuitive to like. There's an equip. Oh, there's equip slot. Is this? For a second, I was confused. Anyway, D6 me. There we go. That's a job well done, avoiding all damage as well. And we want to stockpile some coins. Coins are useful. I need to remember this. I didn't realize it was actually like an important thing to consider. Always rolls what you need. That seems pretty useful. I assume it means that if your 1 to 4 from critical always rolls exactly that. That's insanely powerful. Okay, hit me with this. Sure. What's your critical? 2 to counter. Roll me. That's enough. Because we only start with like 1 or 2 d8, so it's not really worth it to consider them like useful. Okay. Thank you for the dice. We very nearly had a kill there. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Like, you could have screwed me, I would have taken damage, but that's fine. Okay, get cooked, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm liking the guy that we've got right now, the yellow die. More of those, please. Honestly, give me coin. Oh, then you get both coins. So must have both, not can't have one or the other. I guess that would make no sense choosing between. Would you rather have 1 coin or 1 coin? You can't see me, but I'm doing the like, the meme, you know, the trade deal meme. Okay, battle me. Well, you're the D4 gainer. Got a lot of those. Okay, hit you with that. The critical. I mean, it's worth a shot. What do I care? Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And you're done for, bud. Well, you are about to be. See, and this is where coins actually, they're very useful anyway. Because you can just add 1. My score, guys? My score is going up. Coin or gambler's die. Unsuccessful roll, create a red chip. And on failed roll, create black chip. That just seems to be good. Although, listen, I want to try the cool dice as well as go to the shop and spend my coins. What's this? Legendary. Holy. Critical destroy. Roll a negative d4 on every die roll from the tray. I have to try it. Returns to your every side of the, so this is a guaranteed 4. And this, okay, well, we want to take the guarantees. Every day of the week we want to take a guarantee. I mean, this just seems sick. So you wanna roll, you wanna get like d8s and stuff and roll them on this. Because if you can't do it gradually, you won't be. Die for health. We don't need any health, so get me this. We would probably rather have an 8 than a 4, if I had to guess. I guess I could have replaced this now that I think about it. But I don't mind the coffin shield. We need something. Justification. The sour grapes argument. The Karabasan? Okay. Okay, let's... Okay, so you gotta attack this thing with 100, with the attack with this thing 100 times, and then the curse will disappear. But otherwise, you can just keep rolling. It'll probably just, like, deal a lot of damage. That seems sick. I forgot that you were attacking me, by the way. I took damage for no reason. My bad, y'all. Okay, you are inflicting a curse upon a weapon, buddy. My weapon is made of curses. Okay, we're just gonna be rolling a lot. Roll me. What is this? Oh, wait. Wait, this is not a die. So if you put trinkets in, that's kind of sick. Oh wait, now we just have a bunch of negative die, which clogs up our draw. Well, we don't need that thing anyway. That sucks. We probably can just get away with that. Oh, well, we can use the negative die here. Aha, perfect. Use the negative die. I mean, we're farming. Slowly but surely, we're farming this. I have to try it, you know? There's no harm in attempting. Oh, hold. The critical. Okay, that was sick. So now all I want to do is stock you with high as hell die. You can reroll once or create a ghost d4 in your tray when you hurt an enemy. Give me that. We need more positives that don't clog our stuff. Can we roll during critical state? Give me the coin so that I can also add one to you as well. Dice fusion, new mechanic unlocked. Hold on. How do you do this? How about... Okay, you can only fuse base die. What's a D... Oh wait, your left die is a regular and your right die is a special. How about a lucky D8? Or how about... Yeah, lucky D8 seems good. Okay, give me that. Cursed offering. What's cursed about them? It seems good to me. Critical can roll 2 d4s. Vampire Mark, heal 3. Honestly, I like the Bedeviled Blade. Okay, well, I mean, halved curse is like nothing, bro. Come on. We'll be fine with this. Don't even worry about this. We have 2 coins. I reckon we go this way and fuse more die, because it seems pretty useful. Okay, probably just hit you with this. Okay, we're getting you slowly but surely down. Oh, and you've been critted. And now you're a regular guy. I love that for me. What did you do? Gain a bone in the tray on hurt. Okay, that's annoying, but it's not gonna cause me problems. Okay, how about we start you off here? Free damage, and you're almost freed. And then how about, well, bone is actually kind of useful here though. Nah, just roll me this, man. Don't screw me. What is this? Take damage for bones. Oh, wait. Take 3 damage for each bone? Bro, if you had told me that, I would have done it first, man. Okay, just hit me with that. And then hit you with this. And now you're healed. And now we have critical, but like, obviously we want this to draw. Honestly, I kind of don't want to use these. I'm just gonna attack and then we'll defend. Can we go -1? It does go -1. Okay. Just hit yourself with this, and then go defense mode, and then we'll try. No harm, no foul. I mean, we could have saved it, to be honest. It would have been a useful thing to save. Okay, hit you with this into this, and you're done for, bud. Now we have the non-cursed scythe. This scythe is kicking ass. Because I think maybe one day we'll do that like Bejeweled Blade run. Another coin or leather die. 10 is a bit too much right now. Give me the coin. We'll spend them. Excuse me? Okay. How do we want to do this? Obviously, it has to be a 6, I think. Well, what happens if I fuse you and you? Does that just fuse you? How do, like... I feel like this would just make it worse. Like, what happens if I just do this? Will it just remove 1? Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. That seems kind of pointless then. I don't know what the point of that is. Die for health. Well, probably I would choose that one. Oh no, sacrifice. I thought you were asking me something else. I'm not gonna sacrifice the options you gave me. Seems kind of hasty. Okay, here's Uncle. We can deal with it. This is Slay the Spire, but with a lot of differences. And I'm honestly, you know, I'm down for Slay the Spire, but like it's more random, but yet you can control the randomness a fair bit. You're self-defense. That's chill. We're looking to defeat these guys anyway. May as well do that, because we could one-shot you the other one pretty quickly. Okay, you have a much better chance of at least running something. I guess I shouldn't have done that. It actually ended up, like, mathematically sucking a bit. Okay, let's chill on that one. How about we just start with the draw? Huh? Red chip? Hit me with this, please. Okay, we'll probably just kill you and don't, like, complicate the details. D6 into a 3. To shield and then to just run it back. Okay, I mean, we're not going to be that greedy. We're just going to take this. I could go again, but why do it when we have exactly what we need, you know? Okay, you're gonna cast a buff. Hopefully these guys don't spawn back, because if so, that's gonna be very annoying. Okay, similar turn to before. I'm just gonna roll everything. We could go for a big hit, but honestly, that was overkill. I didn't need to do that. We'll keep these on the board, man, because we're gonna be because my deck is so small. I get my little guy so frequently that it seems like a no-brainer to do it. You know, 6 raid chip. Okay, just double coin me so I can get my shield in the bag, and then give me a 3. Give me a 3. That's good. Okay, now we can hit you with this, then hit you with that, and bam. 1 hurt, discard an object from the tray. Okay, curse upon a rat. We only have 1 weapon, but you're gonna have to curse the weapon that I have. Okay. Well, it has to be you. Perfectly happy with that one. Okay, what's the curse? Debt curse. Start counter with -4. That's not even a problem. First things first, let's get you up to speed. The red chip of 6 goes crazy, by the way. Okay, shield me, and then we'll run it back crazy style. We don't need any more. Let's... We may as well do it, because then we at least get rid of the curse. Plus, we get rid of that stealing thing. You know? It all makes sense to me. Okay, now is a perfect chance to get you into a good spot. Another 6. Okay, we can obviously do this. And then roll. Just pile on the damage. Insane chunk of damage. Shield bud? Come on now. Okay, we can... I was gonna say, if we could do... If that screws me, it was gonna be a shame. 50-50? I may as well. There's no reason not to. Yeah? Because these things are gonna end up giving me what I want anyway. I should have gone for you now that I think about it, but... It's not my finest work, but it's necessary. Self-buffing ass. Okay. Roll this, and then 8. And then bam, bam. Big swing. Beautiful. You want to keep these... You want to keep whatever you don't want to use is what I'm getting. Okay, Okay, you actually may have screwed me. I will just finish you off. Why would I even bother? Death of Uncle. Reach the church and kill Uncle. What's the second act? Game over. You should say game 1. You shouldn't say game over. What's this? Let me scroll through this, because otherwise I don't think I'm gonna have time for another run. Odd die. Every side is an odd number. So it doesn't mean that it goes up to a high number, it just means it goes from 1 to 11, but it's like 1, 1, 3, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative D10, negative D12, leather D12, tray bound D10. The tray bound could also create some nice synergies. Create a ghost die of the same type and place it in your tray. So it's basically like a reroll. It goes twice. Bones are positive. That could go sick if you had the trinket that gave bones. Cross dagger, critical create bone. Bible defensive, critical draw from discard. Now we have Dante. Let's take a look at least at what Dante's got. What's the difference? One less D4, 1 less, and you start with 3 bones and the undead burden, and then all the new stuff basically. Anyway, what's daily run? Top players displayed on the Discord server. I'm very lucky nothing strange showed up there. Anyway, that was Die for the Lich. Honestly, a lot of fun. Simple, but like it's got the building of your deck, and my favorite part about it is the fact that you can swap out your weapons, and that you're building 4 weapons instead of so. I played a game called Dice a Million not too long ago. Actually, it was months ago now. But then again, time is relative in many senses. Where it was dicebuilder, right? And it would calculate, it would or do the order for you for the highest calculation. So you would just focus on getting your like deck built great. This is kind of similar, except now because it's Slay the Spire inspired instead of Bellatrix inspired, you're building for sort of your specific targets, so you can really like cook, which I think is pretty sick. Anyway, check it out for yourself. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I'm just not sponsored. It sounds like it's sponsored. I just want people to play good games. Everyone complains about the fact that there's no like quirky little games to be played, and then you don't play the quirky little games. I play them. I don't play a lot. I still play CS2. Like, I'm not saying you gotta do everything. I'm not saying tip your toe in the water or something. Anyway, see ya.